Good morning, everybody. Welcome to NinjaTrader Live. My name is Jim Cagnina. I am Senior Market Strategist, and I am joined by our Senior Economist, Tracy Shuchart, aka Shy Girl. Shy, how are you?
I am doing well, Jim. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. And this is my favorite time of the day where I get to hear all the crazy news that I missed during lunchtime.
So, really, not a ton of news. Everybody is obviously talking about earnings tonight of Nvidia. It is the last of the Mag 7-2 report, and with 4.4 trillion in market cap and an 8.1% weighting in the S&P 500. To say this is the most important stock in the world is kind of an understatement, according to everybody on Twitter. Right now, we have got options traders are pricing in a move about 6% in either direction, which sounds like a lot, but in the last earnings, it was 9% in either direction. So this is a little bit less than that, even though that is still a huge move. Now, there have been some concerns on this earnings because they did stop chip exports to China in April, and so that would cover this. Now, recently, they're allowed to ship back to China, but there are some concerns what those numbers may look like without the China numbers in them. So we'll see. I'm guessing investors will overlook that, knowing why that happened. And speaking of chips and AI, we had Sam Altman has warned that the AI boom shows signs of a bubble, saying investors could lose phenomenal amounts of money, even as he remains bullish on its long-term potential.
I can't get my head around that. When in the green room, when you told me that was going down, this is the king of AI, right? This is, I mean, this is the guy. Not only did he start it all, but he's leading the pack here, and it's a crazy statement to say it's a bubble.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll see what happens if he's prophetic or not. But
Yeah.
we'll see.
All right, all right. Well, let's start off and take a peek at silver because silver is on the move today. I want to highlight that.
Yep, silver is on move today. Again, we still have ongoing safe haven demand. There's still, some political and monetary uncertainty with everything that is happening with the Federal Reserve and the current administration. And we still have, it's also an industrial metal. Mostly. And we still have, high demand for renewables such as solar, such as wind, even though one thinks those are kind of falling to the wayside. There's still a lot of demand for renewables, medical, photo, etc. As well as we talked about the long-term fundamental supply and demand issue, where we do have tightness in the physical silver market just in general on a supply-demand situation.
And I think this chart's revealing that. I mean, this is a daily. I know I don't have very much data up here, but this is a daily the candle chart, and I'm just focusing on today, right? And before you say it's not a bullish hammer, this is a bullish hammer. I mean, this look at how big the wick is. It's small baby body of a candle, almost a doji, I would say. And I'm not considering this a turnaround doji because I think yesterday was the turnaround doji that failed. Buyers came back in, pushed us back up. Moving averages are straight up. So this second day was really the test of, was this turnaround doji yesterday enough to kind of bring prices back down to reality? And no, not the case. Instead, buyers are pushing us back up right now and just kind of put a crosshair above that. We don't have that many days where we closed this high, maybe only three or four previous to that. So we're looking at a possible double top and then some. And you got that $40 level just sitting there on the horizon, ready for the taking. Intraday, we talked about the shadow open for Treasury bonds earlier today. I pointed out the shadow open for silver. It's not as dramatic as you can see. Nothing really happened, but we had a really nice thing happen with the London initial balance. Boom! As soon as we broke, the U.S. initial balance was a lot lower, but it didn't last. We kept rolling, and then once we broke that session VWAP, we were off to the races. And so we got the confirmation candle. And this is, again, I have a 10-minute chart up here, everybody. The 11 to 11:10 was the confirmation candle for that VWAP breakout. And we just ripped all the way up to JAX 3, which is a big gamma exposure level. So that's the story with silver. Let's shoot over to the Bitcoin, though, Shai.
Really, I think this is more of a technical move than anything else. I mean, we still have obviously institutional flows. This has been very volatile lately, but I think this is more kind of a buy the dip scenario after this weekend when we had that flash crash due to the whale wallet selling 24,000 Bitcoin on the market all at once. So right now, I think this is just kind of a everybody's buying the dip, and we still have these constant institutional flows because of all of these ETFs.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, this is a daily candle again, and this, we had 3 or 4 days of support. I dragged it across just to see if it's going to become resistance right now. So we're kind of moving up into that, but not a lot of conviction on the way back up into really the next level up that is going to be the test is this 116,000. That's going to be the real resistance. But we haven't really got back there yet. Moving averages are sloping down. Stochastics are in the mud. So not a lot of stuff going on there. Intraday, we had some nice moves intraday. I mean, we really did. We look at where we ended up after the London initial balance, hitting the lows right by the pivot, daily pivot. And then we kind of rallied up again. And then this was another VWAP kind of crossover, but it was a little bit more volatile, a little bit more wonky because we kept trading through it for a few candles in a row. And then we had two really good VWAP touches, right? The market comes back down, touches that session VWAP, rallies again, comes back down, touches that session VWAP, rallies again. So for all of you session VWAP followers, that was probably a good deal. Right now, we're trading all the way up to that high vol level, which again is we got that courtesy of Mentor Q, and we're above that JAX 1. So we're going to maybe rest on R1. We will see. Let's shoot over to Nat Gas, though. Nat Gas has been exciting the last several days.
I know, and we covered this yesterday, but this is, if you look at this, this is exactly why I said at these levels I would be buying dips instead of trying to short this market because they are so low. We've made a nice move up today. We're, up almost 3.5%. We did have, last week's injection fell below the 5-year average. I don't think that really, that would have moved the market last week, but it is somewhat bullish for this. We still have, export flows, LNG export flows still remain robust, even though we're still producing more than we are able to export at this point. But again, we talked to Scott yesterday, and we talked about the fact, or on Monday, or Tuesday, I can't remember the days anymore. We talked about the fact that we are building out these export facilities. And so, over the next 12 to 18 months, we're going to see a lot more exports be able to move out of the country. So that is certainly good for longer term plays in natural gas. And again, I do think it's also technical because really, at these low levels, you're going to see surprise moves to the upside. And so kind of a buy the dip scenario. I mean, because you're going to have funds that are taking long-term positions at these low prices. They're going to be buying options on this.
Well, this is a decent move up, like you mentioned. We're right back in that between that 8 and that 21 EMA rotation zone. Looks like we're going to close in the middle of that. So now all eyes are for a drive further up because of that. Technically, we'll see. Stochastics were pretty extreme, kind of bounce off of that 20, I guess we'd call it oversold level, and sloping upward right now. But we need another green candle, really. We really do. We just have one. One's not enough. But let's go to the intraday chart and see what that's looking like. Whoopsie. Sorry about that. Where's my mouse? Intraday, we have a P-shaped profile today. Capital P is in Paul, point of control. We've been trading around that point of control ever since pretty much lunchtime today, sideways right there by that R2. But Cheyenne, I say this, it happens almost every time we do a hot commodities report. We run into that 1 day max by Menthor Q, and we did it again. I mean, we rallied all the way up to it. We kind of traded all around it. I don't know what the secret sauce is there, but these levels are pretty darn interesting, especially when it's right at that point of control. Everybody knows it, including me. So anyway, nice target
Right.
there as well, where we ended up. So those are, I mean, aren't they terrific pieces of information?
Oh, absolutely. I use them all the time.
Yeah, super cool. In any event, that is today's hot commodities report. Tracy, as usual, greatly appreciate you. Thank you for all your support.
Well, thank you, and I'll see everybody in the chat.
All right, all right. It is time to trade the close with doing double duty XYZ and Nick for a tick. Good afternoon, gentlemen. How is everybody doing today?
Good
Not bad,
afternoon,
not
Jim.
bad.
I love that LA hat, I have to say. I mean, the black on black. I'm kind of old fashioned because I'm a little bit,
I had to
older.
had to
But
pull this one out for the headshots. I've been 5 months late on giving, so these are
and
for the
Nick
headshot. Right here. Black
and
LA
Nick,
hat.
yeah, it's awesome. And Nick, you've got the sporting good hat on.
Oh yeah, I like to mix up my hats.
I don't think we have any of those down by us.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
The headshots are interesting.
I can't wait to see
I
which
pushed the
ones are
boundaries as
actually
far as they
used.
would allow me to.
Oh, good.
It's
Well, in any
fun.
event, so what are you guys thinking about this afternoon heading into Nvidia, the main event, which is known as Nvidia today?
Okay.
NQ 720 or my dreams are crumbling.
Yeah. The old SPX just made a new all-time high on this last little push up. That XY is long into, so I don't know. I don't know if one of the largest market cap companies reporting today and us being at all-time highs. I don't know how I feel about it. It's hard to want to fade it. I was long this morning, near the lows, got my points, got round tripped on my runner, and then the market moved up. So I'm a little salty.
Yeah. I hear you. But I mean, that's a great. I can't believe what Tracy just told us. I can't remember if it was 8% of the S&P by weight or and 10% of the NASI or vice versa. But that's a crazy percentage of the stock index futures.
Yeah,
So
it really is when we are so top weighted with 7 organizations. So I don't know. This is basically the Super Bowl of earnings day. So I'm sure everyone's going to be looking forward to it. I would imagine it will. I mean, obviously, it's probably going to push NQ potentially up to retrace near the top of the all-time high where we're kind of lagging compared to ES, which is basically sitting what would probably be the equivalent of like 24,000 on NQ, where ES is currently at. So might be the fuel that the NASI needs to go make a new all-time high itself.
yeah. So that just reminds me. I keep forgetting to add the CME does have an equal weight futures for the S&P contract. It doesn't have a lot of volume in it, but it does give you a good reality check of where it is with respect to the classic E-mini S&P, the weighted average index. Um, I just keep forgetting to add that to my quote board. I'm going to start doing that.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to actually see that every once in a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, XY, how you feeling about did you took 3 off?
Yeah, I trailed out of the 3 around 44. So 6 lots in, I think 7 point stop. It was literally just this low volume area that was the risk. I figured, hey, look, they're building up above now. It could be the springboard to 720. I'm willing to risk 7 points. And it worked out pretty well. Trailed out. What is that, like 30 points on 3? And then I made my choice. I'm making my bed. I'm gonna die with it. We are getting to 720s, or all 3 of these will die with 0 profit.
All right, I found it. Before I let you guys go, two things. One, equal weight futures are up 0.26%, where the E-mini S&P is up 0.28%, so pretty close together today. That's number one. Number two, thank you everybody for being here with us this afternoon. Appreciate XYZ and Nick for Tick being with us, trading the close. Appreciate any thumbs up you guys might consider providing, as well as its subscription button. We're getting closer and closer to our at least next immediate term goal on subscribers. So we are pumped up about that, and we appreciate everybody being part of us for sure. So having said all that, gentlemen, I am going to dip into the chat and wish you guys the best of luck.
See you, Jim.
Thanks, Jim.
Happy birthday, Jim. It
Yeah.
continues.
Happy birthday, Jim.
It's Jim's birthday month, guys.
So yes, everyone.
Just two targets left. Hopefully they bless me, but 665 is around the 50% IB. I wanted these for the first three lots. Market had other plans. And so, yeah, just this, and then hopefully make our way up to 16 and 20 up there, or break
And
even on the rest.
and if history repeats itself, you all can expect uh
For
us
us
to
to
go
close here?
absolutely nowhere
We're
for
gonna
the
close here.
next
Hey,
hour and
Tracy.
15 minutes.
Yeah, girls love a birthday month, huh?
Uh-huh. My wife is one of those. It's always a birthday month. My
Splug.
birthday has come and gone in the last 24
Street.
hours, and I won't think about it until next year.
Yeah, and for guys, it's like, yeah, it's my birthday. I just, the way I've always seen it is I hate the attention because the attention brings obligation.
Hmm.
You have to like, entertain, you have to do this stuff,
I gotta
your attention is
respond.
obligatory.
I gotta respond to everybody that wishes me happy
Right.
birthday via
Sometimes
text and phone call.
I like to just be in the background,
Yep.
less obligations.
Brinson, dinner was good last night. Got a good center cut ribeye for myself.
Where'd you
It's
guys eat at?
a place called Nick and Sam's in Dallas. It's a
Mm.
staple of overpriced, good, good,
So was that their
good
cake
food.
or did you guys
Yeah,
buy
they
one?
they are known for
The
um
rainbow cake?
I mean they're known for their cakes too. But yeah, I always get the rainbow cake because it's just it's ridiculous, and they throw like sparklers and
Was that
streamers,
like cotton
cotton
candy
candy
on
on
the
it.
side?
Yeah. It's cotton candy, gummy bears, like rainbow sherbet. It's just like the most absurd Instagram worthy cake.
Yeah.
So, and I've since I was, I mean, I've lived here basically since I was like 23. So, it's just always been like the birthday staple cake. They have a bunch of good desserts, but it's hard to go there and not order that. And it's massive. So it's like we ate like a small slice of it last night and brought the rest home.
Should have posted on Twitter. It's an interesting cake and cotton candy and gummy bears.
Yep. The European mind can't even comprehend that cake. I know.
After a ribeye too.
Yep. Had
Splug.
ribeye,
You continue.
had some good lobster mac and cheese. It was good. Very, very nice dinner.
Very American. An all-American birthday. Are we adding those three back on? No. Maybe. No. Honestly, I had a pretty good morning. Whoever was on stream with me, I made a nice little bag on there too. So I'm not getting too greedy. I consider myself very blessed to have even gotten this off, because I'm essentially buying like the high a day with the speculation that this node is going to springboard price and I get to risk this little tiny LVN. So it worked out. I don't know. I think okay, look, if we get back into the overnight high range and I see some serious selling, like they're really mashing the gas and they get ran against, I'll add on to it. That's the only thing that can get me. If we get into overnight high and I see a taper, I'm not going to do it. I want to see selling unrewarded. So we'll put that out there now.
So far, they're just kind of slowly, very slowly, just walking this back towards the overnight high.
Yeah, Alex, attention brings attention. And when you have attention, you're obligated to entertain and stuff. Versus being in the background, sometimes you want to say something, you'll say it, and then you just kind of drift back into the shadows,
That's how I live my life.
That's
One
why
one
me
smart
and
ass comment
Leo,
at a time.
me and Leo, we got the Nick and Stowe streamer boy professionals to do all of that stuff for us.
And what's funny is I'm definitely a very big introvert, but for some reason streaming, I guess, brings out the extrovert in me.
Yeah, one of my buddies a week ago, he was like, you know what's interesting? You don't say too much in person, but on stream you talk a lot. And I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
it's the
one of
job.
it's funny. One of my wife's friends brought it up, but it's like it seems like most streamers are like big introverts, and it's like their way of expressing themselves in some capacity, I guess.
I
So
believe
I don't know.
it.
It's worked for
I
me.
I would think a lot of traders are too.
Yeah, most traders are introverts.
So everybody then chat, we're all introverted. Let's not speak to each other for an hour. Long ES retested the 15-minute OR sold. Okay, well you made money. Nice, man. Silent stream. This guy's name is insane. What do I mean by unrewarded selling? I want to see a big sell attempt. Like they're hammering the bid, negative delta is building up, and then price runs up and against the negative delta and the sell attempt. So generally they'll slam price, right? They're slamming the bid, and then you kind of start to see them ease off. And then from there, then I'll tack on three. But I mean, they might just come back and get me break even on these, and the dream is crushed. You never know. I made my choice. I look high time frame, and I don't want to give up. So I trailed half. I trailed the three, but I don't want to give up the rest because I'm not sure if the market gives me this access for an idea for 720s any other point in the day. So they have to come get me. I'm not going to give up this access. That's how I think about it now. So
It's funny.
made my peace with it.
NQ is kind of being walked down. ES is stuck in the mud.
ES is like strong though, right? It's still in that high node. They're not
Hmm.
losing it. But NQ's, yeah, they're getting walked down. Tape has been negative since they came up to this high. I'm just waiting for it to see if it flips back positive, but the tape has been quite negative. Yeah, it is what it is. We're just here chilling.
Yeah, not a whole lot to do. I don't know if I'm gonna take a trade, but we'll see. Not that I don't love fading highs.
Yeah, yeah, chat. Antisocial. Nah, I think it's easier on these streams too because I was telling these guys off podcast I think it's easier for me, and I appreciate that the community has embraced me for who I am. You know, like what you see is like this is me in real life too. I say what I say. Um, and I never have to feel like I have to be like on so much when I'm on stream. Even trading. I mean, this is the trading I'm doing off of it. I'm used to it by now. Um, but yeah, I appreciate not just chat, but like backstage, right? All you guys backstage production. They've all accepted me for who I am, and it's very organic, and I'm cool with it. So I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the likes, the feedback. Why do trailing partials? Yeah, well, I trailed it because the move was so strong, I didn't want to cut myself off. So I trailed it, and it got to a point where they started to consolidate, and then I trailed it to under the consolidation because ultimately the plan calls for 720. The only other spot that I can think of to set TPs is right here, 665, because 666 is the 50% IB extension. And that is something that I generally always take profit at, or I look for the market to reverse. So we didn't quite get there on my original three. Um, we got kind of close. Took him off 44. Can't be too mad about that because if I didn't get the strong move out, I would have taken profits like right here way sooner in the 30s. New high a day and stuff like that. But I decided, you know what? We're gonna let the market run and we're gonna keep trailing it up and I got the few extra points, so I can't be mad at that. Also, of course, most of you guys know by now, I'm not good at holding trades, not like these other guys. So trailing is how I make sure I extract as much out of it as I can, as the market's going to give me. Kane short NQ while I'm long. Well, I mean, that's not good. But I was long into Kane's short in the morning.
Oh,
So could work. It could work. Either way, I mean, Kane's getting paid right now. If he's short, we're quite a ways down. So, um, when I say tape is negative, watching time and sales, and right here. So this tape reader study is an aggregate of the time and sales. So you can see that it's just been negative too. Even at a glance, you can see this. Skinny little trading Buddha. Tape reader is 1 minute, just like the chart. This is a 1 minute chart. So there's some selling coming in. It's nothing like really crazy.
I'd like to see ES puke back down towards like last week's high at 96 and change, 95s, whatever that is.
96. Okay. Yeah, if overnight doesn't really hold strong, it's not going to be the best thing. That means they're going to likely get back into this range.
Back to our home at 600.
The fairest price of all time.
I mean, we talked about it on Sunday. I was like, this is kind of the gate to 800s and back to 24K. I'm like, if we can't build above this, it's not the greatest sign for the Nasdaq. Of course, ES is just like punching that theory in the face by currently just being a kiss away from its own all-time high.
When I trail, how do I trail? By points or market structure? I don't trail by points. It's always by market. Yeah. And if it's already like, if I'm expecting a pullback very soon, I'll trail it candle by candle right here. 1 minute. Hikinashi. Tape, Caleb. Tape indicator is free.
It is free.
Go to orderflowlabs.com. It is under the free section. Just sign up and then you'll have access to it. It's really good. All right, so selling is really coming in here now. 27s.
Pick it up on ES.
Oh yeah, I see it too. Buying is also coming in 27s, 97 lots, lifting out. This could be decent hold. So I'm keeping an eye on these 28s and 27s right here in Q. It's not too exhaustive yet on the sell side, but they're pouring in right now.
They're still just like slowly walking this down.
Sorry, chat. I am staring intently at the DOM. Seeing if I
That's a
should add
tool
on to
for
this thing.
identifying absorption in real time. I mean, I like a delta profile. I mean, if you can have it be like kind of like the leg to leg like we use, it's a good way to kind of see it in real time.
I think it's hard to beat a delta profile for
Probably
sure.
the most simplistic
It's the
way
most
that you
literal way.
visually see it. And also obviously price not moving above said spots.
See if they can lift the 30s.
I feel like every move that happened today, I was just like away from my desk when it actually had some velocity to it.
You saying you need to leave desk right now?
I mean, if I leave desk, it seems like things move. And then like I was at the pediatrician's office with my baby this morning, or not this morning, really around like 11 o'clock Central Time. And that's when the generational dip in NQ back to the opening range mid was like the easiest trade of all time. and I
Yeah.
was not there.
Got back to desk for the show, and I see a generational long opportunity down there.
I mean, you are the king of somehow doing that. I was sitting like behind the scenes. I was talking to XY and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna take a trade this afternoon. And then of course he like sends me a screenshot of him buying the highs. And then like 2 minutes later we get the punch move above 630s. And I'm just like, yep, that tracks.
Sometimes you get lucky. Yeah, they're still trying
JD,
to
I
buy
am
this.
using the 5 minute. I also do the 30-second too, but more for visual. I'm not good at trading off the 30-second opening range, but I'm trying to watch it as like an early gauge of trend for the day. And then see if that kind of aligns with what I look at as far as the 5 minute and the initial balance too. So just trying to kind of put those three together to try to more, I guess, early identify um, a trend day possibility or other things. So
6x trading. 665 is literally just front running 1 point, the 50% IB extension initial balance. It's at 666 and it's cursed. So rest of my size, half of it back to me. Yeah, IB. Just got back. My thoughts here. My thoughts here, they better hold this or we're probably gonna get back into this main node. And if we do get back into this main node, we're probably gonna get stuck in there for the rest of the session. So I'm willing to get some longs again, see if we can double dip the trade. But I'd like to see some offside selling first. They're not, since they've been breaking price down, selling has only been rewarded. So
yeah, back
waiting
inside
until
like
they aren't anymore. I'll get long again.
93s, 95s on ES, I would be interested in potentially looking for a long if we came back towards that week open. And IB highs right there, point of control in the sessions there. So one more little flush would be nice.
ES
Yeah,
isn't
Jeff, that kind of worries
working.
me too. If I was looking for shorts, ES just is not making the same move down NQ is.
Man, I'm a little late on this.
My name is Jeff.
A little late on this entry. I was looking at chat. Um, but I think, yeah, seems like tape is turning a little bit. So we're gonna give it a go.
Wow,
Not too much room.
somebody's really having fun with their usernames now. Like we have Leo's cap. Now we have Nick's golden retriever in the chat. So that's fun. Good for you guys.
Imagine this is all the same person.
I mean, that's I tip my hat to their dedication to the craft of casual trolling, if that's what we're gonna call it.
Is my stop usually at the high or low of the bar or near it? It usually is, but it's because that's where I think the move shouldn't be retraced towards. So if I see something on the DOM on order flow that I think, all right, now is the time that they're going to do something. It's not like, oh, you put it at bar low or bar high. It's more of like, this is where price shouldn't revisit. So as we're making our way lower, I'm probably going to, yeah, I'm flattening out for like six points loss right there. I do want to get closer to this edge where my original entry was, this little low volume area. But I am willing to long if they can show a hold here. Yeah, so you guys will often see me stop before or like get out of the trade before my stop too. It really just depends. When I'm in the trade, I want it to just be working. If I'm early, I just want to get out
Okay.
or wrong, obviously. But if they lose this and they trade under this LVN, I think they're going to trap us in this node, and that would be very unfortunate. They're going to lock price in there for maybe the rest of the
Eternity.
day. It's going to be a failed break. Yeah, so this is where they really got a hold. I'll start legging into it now.
Yes, it's just like not trying to join NQ.
I'm going to give this 7-point stop here. See what we can do.
You're the only person I know that uses like a seven, like casually, regularly uses a 7 point stop.
Yeah, I just get really greedy with entries. Wait till like it's like a super close to an invalidation point. Just being greedy. Is the green streak still alive? Alive is an understatement. We are very green today. Yes. Potentially more green if they can give me 720s. Yeah, I had one trade in the morning session on NT Live, Shraven. The second one was coming into this one. Both were nice. My longest green streak is 1 day. Yeah, my trade here, guys, is this is to me like where the buyers have their last attempt to really hold price to make that big move higher, because if we get access back into this node, it ain't good for sure. It's gonna be that's a failed break. And oh, looks like I'm paying the price with the buyers. You ever get nervous the longer the streak goes on? I used to. Yeah, you used to be like, oh man, the red day's coming and you're gonna get destroyed. I used to, but eventually you do realize like, man, just do what you do every day and the red day will come whenever it does, and that's that, you know. Just don't do anything you don't usually do or you're not supposed to do and you'll be okay. Obviously easier said than done.
Mm.
How do I usually determine stop loss? By invalidation. So a lot of my entries, I wanted to get close to where I think the market would invalidate an idea. Um, and that stop could be anywhere from, let's say, 6, 7 to 15 points. I think anything more than 10, for the current volatility, anything more than 10 to me seems a bit outsized. Um, but yeah, I mean, in some markets, my stop is 20. During March, my stop was like 30, close to 40. I was trading micros back in March because it was that crazy. Um, I would just leg in like a couple micros at a time. and maybe cap off at like 30 micros. So no more than like equivalent to a 3 lot mini. Because if you're getting paid, if you're on the right side of the trades back in like around March, there's no need for bigger size. Not for me, at least. I don't need like insane 5-figure P&Ls on a daily basis. So it really depends. It's volatility, the range, the structure that the market's giving. If it's like really tricky structure, kind of like this, anything under this node is very tricky because it's very thin. There aren't huge catch points. So my best reference would be price action, which would be like these spots. And so I can't risk off of just this. I need price to come down, build something, build me some order flow, and say I want to get long. I want to see shorts coming in and not getting rewarded. And then I'll use that as the risk. So, if price were to wash down lower and lower, lower, there's no information for me to do anything with it right now. Yeah, so yeah, as we lost this node back into this one, and you gotta get off the buy side for sure.
Now we're just going to stay here forever around 600.
I know. I think
Good job, guys. We all did it.
the
We're
biggest
home.
fear, if it's a failed break, I think they're just gonna jam us here, and that's that. That'll be that.
I mean, if they liquidate us again, like I guess yesterday had the rebound after the liquidation.
Dr. Steve, oh yeah, so that's the thing too. It really depends. Today I'm trailing. I'm trailing the core position up until where I want to TP. Some markets, some environments, I'm looking for take profits. Uh, but it's always based off of range and structure. Sometimes it's 10 points. I'll feel sometimes it's 20, sometimes it's 40. Sometimes I think there's no lid on the market and I'm trailing for the core. Yeah, it depends on a lot of things. But I do want to lock in profits. I can't hold like say how Stowe holds, right? He'll take one out and the other one, like the other half of his position is just like whatever. And he's in like 80 points and he's got no trail. Like, no, I gotta at that point, I gotta trail it because it would drive me crazy to round trip. I hate round tripping. That's the thing. Because every time I do that, it's like, okay, well, I had the profits on the table. I could have just trailed it or taken it and then got in
Oh,
another trade. Yeah, yep.
well, from walking it down to a nice violent candle.
Yeah, so make note of that, guys. You get a big node like this and you finally get extension and you build along the way and you lose that progress, you'll pay the price. You'll definitely pay the price. So know where it's invalidated, right? For me, the invalidation point was entry back into this node. And you can see as soon as price entered the node, you've got these 3 gigantic bars printing. So yeah. What's up, Bear? Yeah, so this swing too, likely it's going to be a good catch point for a long. I mean, you're already getting paid if you got long, stuff like that. But because the structural reference down here is pretty weak on a volume standpoint, I'm going to need to see more. I can't just like blindly long this off of just a little bouncy bid or something. Significance of the large node. Well, it's mostly where all of the effort was put in today. Upside to move up, downside to move down. And it's been upside that's getting rewarded, right? So when they finally push through, they're through the sell side, and they're moving up past overnight high. They're building. And if price comes back, that is a failed breakout long. And if you fail a breakout one side, usually there's a big price that's going to be paid, and you just saw it right now.
I mean, you saw it in ES. We just built this little node above 6500s. And once we lost it,
Mhm.
it's just finally, it gave out.
Yeah, that's the basis of the dead body setup. I think ES actually set it up perfectly.
Yeah, not
That
quite a
failed
ton of
node.
time up there, but you could say it's at least a baby version of that setup.
Yeah. Bit of a better sweep upside first would have for sure did something, but damn.
I mean
Damn,
that
there's a lot of offer.
that last candle was 50 points just straight down
I know.
on an area we thought we were just going to hold, which is around 600.
They finally got enough inventory to force some liquidation. So
There's a lot of week longs here heading into Nvidia earnings.
man, I want the longs, but not this high up. I want to see them drive down a little bit more and just taper again, but I don't think they will. 24, same as session VWAP. Yes, Elam, it's the same one. Full session VWAP. Yeah. You do see a bid that's stepping up right now with price, but dang. I did have my chance. I had my chance a few times. I'm just a little too slow on it. That only means if they happen to come back, it will be an even better long, but they're going to fill in this imbalance upside.
Mm-hmm.
ES put in a pretty nice taper down at VWAP there.
Yeah, it did. Right, for some reason, I guess I realized I don't have my 24-hour view up on this.
BC, why no short bottom of the volume node now? Oh, we're not quite there yet. I'd like to see at least the 590s, and I'd like to see a failed buy attempt. That has to happen. Kane just got paid. Guys, Kane gets paid on a regular basis.
Yeah, he's buying everybody's sunglasses in the lab.
Yeah, he's got to make money. Did he really? What were the sunglasses?
I have no idea.
Maybe I need to buy
I'm not a
some and
fashion
get a little
sunglasses
matchy matchy.
watch guy. I have one nice pair of shades, and I've had them since I was 20, and I have not lost them. So knock on wood.
Maybe I need to channel that my inner Kane right here for some better trades.
I don't know. Half the time, I just live by my like $20 ones from gas stations. I feel like.
Everything looks like super sepia tone filtered now. I need some Kane glasses to see my screens a little better.
I mean, have you seen Kane uses white background charts, so of course he needs sunglasses to
Oh, you're
look at his
right.
candles. I'd be blind sitting at my desk with all those lights.
XYZ's poker table look. I need a hoodie. I'm just gonna one of these days, guys, in the winter, I'm just gonna go full hoodie poker look. I'm not even gonna talk to you guys. You're
Yeah,
gonna
that
see me
would
stop out and I'm looking stoic. Full take profit, stoic.
something about poker and me being in like a hoodie and sunglasses like fits, I guess, my personality very well. That would probably be me if I lived in Vegas.
Vegas meetup. I'm still trying to make it happen.
Why not?
I told Shab about this place called Miami Slice at the Fountain Blue. She was talking to me. All right. I don't know if she's here. I hope she doesn't get mad at me for outing her like this. She was talking to me about dipping her pizza in ranch. And I was like, I know where people do that. And he's at Miami Slice.
They do it right here in Dallas, Texas. She's Mrs. Nick.
Mm. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I do it too if I'm getting like if it's not in like New York Slice, I'm all for it.
I don't do it. I've never done it. And you people that put pineapple on your pizza,
Oh, I can't get with that.
just stay away
Yeah.
from me.
I'm a pizza purist I like the New York Slice, nice crust. The bottom is like crispy.
Here's the thing. If you get a real good slice of pizza, you should not need to put anything on it.
what's your favorite? So I'm pierced to the point where it's like you got to have a good cheese and a
Hmm.
good pepperoni. So what's your thing? Do you are you, I'm assuming you're not like the meat lovers type where you've got like 16 different kinds of meats on it, you know?
Nope. I'm a I'm a purist. Like give me a good um cheese or margarita. Like just I want to just kind of taste
Margarita. Oh
like
yeah.
taste the crust, like without going full Italian here. Like give me the that those fresh tomatoes and basil. Like I'm very good with that. Doesn't need to get crazy. I'm also a fan of a good um like if you put like prosciutto and arugula on it on like more of a white pizza, like that's really good. Little olive oil.
I agree. Yeah, margarita. If a restaurant has margarita, I'm ordering it.
Hot Take City.
Apparently that's a hot take.
I don't think it's a hot take.
I think I'm just more of a purist, I guess. There
Yeah.
are to get at least a decent taste of New York style pizza here in Dallas, Texas. There is a Prince Street pizza, which I guess is it's getting diluted because they are expanding that more of like a national chain these days, but they're putting one down the street from my house. So that'll be sweet. And they have a great Sicilian style pepperoni.
Oh, Sicilian is good too. I dig it. There's this place in LA called Prime Pizza. Super good. They have like a really good Sicilian there, but it's like a New York style pizza, but they do have like the Sicilian little thicker ones. Dude, those are so
Mhm.
good.
Yeah, David, it's good. Like that oil from all those pepperonis, though, it'll get you later. That's for sure. Yeah, we don't have great pizza here in Dallas, so I will take even a diluted New York brand coming here. But there's a few good Neapolitan places that I will dabble in. Think you gonna fail again?
I hate that. I had that long. They gave me a few chances I could have got in, and now it's just gone.
Yeah, they
Just
did that
started
little.
trying on sunglasses and see what I can see my screen with because
Yeah, we
I
started
got
talking
left in the
about.
dust.
I got hungry. We started talking about pizza. I haven't eaten today.
We're gonna do a wardrobe stream now, guys.
Yeah, WB, I'm optimistic that it'll be good. But obviously,
Prince Street is good, but it's not exactly my thing.
well, I had it before they, I guess, when I like back in New York and like in West Village, like the original one, before they, I guess, started trying to make it more national. Um, it was always good, always a line. When my friends that were living in the city and I go visit them, like always hit.
Yeah.
But
It's
once
a
you
good
start,
pizza, but
yes.
I like New York slice thin. That's always gonna be
Mhm.
where I am. Do a quick chain stream, like that Chinese girl who changed. Oh, I seen that.
Oh my
She's like
gosh, I just
advertising
saw that.
dresses.
I was fascinated, like locked in, like
She's
what is
scalping
happening?
dresses.
And that is like I don't think the Fed's money printer would is no match for her with how much money she probably makes on those dresses that quickly. I was fascinated by that video. Like the precision of her assistant and just flinging the dresses, like that was crazy. Well, heading back to last week's high again here on ES. And back to our home. So we did clean up that profile a little bit, or that.
Man, I did have some decent chances at the long.
Yeah, even ES gave you a chance to rebid off the
Dude,
overnight
it
high
was
again at
good, man.
89s.
I was just too caught up in chat and
I
stuff.
know we were talking pizza.
Pizza, this is an expensive pizza. Now I have to go
Clip it,
buy one after.
clip it.
Stuff's got the expensive sandwich. I've got the expensive pizza.
Jeff, that video was like all over Twitter the other day.
Yeah, I saw it on Twitter.
I don't have the link, but it was like some
Robe talk?
Chinese like TikToker, and she was just like modeling dresses, and the I don't know how many she did in like the 3 minutes, but that was insane.
All right, for dollar store robe, I'll give you this robe talk. My robe experience is not vast. I only know the Versace robe and various types of Amazon robes that are like $30 and less. No in-betweens. My wife likes the Barefoot Dreams robes. I think they're like 100 something dollars. Feels soft. I don't know. But yes, I'm either in Versace robe or like some $30 Amazon robe. No in between. I should probably buy more Versace robes at this point so I can have different colors for the stream, but we'll see. That's my extent.
I'm
That's the
I've
extent of
just never
my
been a
robe.
robe guy. I've always been a zip hoodie guy, like in the
Dude,
morning.
robe's so comfy.
That's
Well,
what I
that's where
throw
I
on.
am. I'm like, how come everyone wears hoodies at home when you could just throw on a robe?
I don't know. I like get me a good robe with a hood, I guess. Maybe I'd
Dude,
dabble.
yeah, a hoodie, a robe with a hood, I'd do that. I would definitely do that. Yeah. Red and green for red or green day. Dude, I am gonna do that. I don't know if they have green ones, but I'm gonna do that.
Oops.
There's a hot pink one. Maybe I should just collect them all. Maybe we should all get one. Hmm? Everyone that streams content on here has to get one.
That's not the best green. I was trying to get a good green going here.
Did I ever tell you my original plan for the stream was like before they told us we can't use green screens? I was gonna have if I was having a green day, it's like a casino background. And if it was a red day, it would just be me in a pit of fire.
Yeah, I used to have fun with the green screen and random backgrounds. Just how I was feeling. Oh, 600. I hate you so much.
I'm just like, do I dare look for an offer here?
I mean, I could see somebody offering this, but
Would it be a spite
I guess I
offer?
missed the offer back up towards like in the 640s.
That last hourly candle is pretty nasty.
But now we've just returned to our home at the week open.
Seriously, this is mm,
For instance, and Kane can't get everybody robes. He's already buying everybody sunglasses. Can't bankrupt the man with Versace robes for everybody.
too hard to do well so that it actually looks good. Oh yeah, I guarantee you guys, if I had green screens, it wouldn't look good.
Yeah, it's a process. Your lighting's got to be good, and as the light changes in the room, it's a whole thing.
It would probably look like those crappy TikTok videos.
Yeah, and then you got to use like a virtual camera to push back out to the stream. So it's never perfect. Kane's getting nominated to the Federal Reserve. That tracks. Are we just like starting Kane rumors?
We've got a lot. I mean, I told everyone that Jim's got a pool the size of his private jet.
Us starting almost unbelievable gym rumors would be really funny. Like things that are just like
Almost
just crazy enough
unbelievable.
that you can't quite think that it's not possible, but also would like just increase his aura.
The keyword is almost unbelievable. It's like, yeah, Jim can land his PJ in his tub, in his pool. Like, oh yeah, I could see that.
Oh, I don't want to offer this.
Oh no. This is not a good fill.
Did you offer it?
No.
Oh, you got long.
I tried. They just blew price up as I
Yeah,
was
like
trying
right
to
as
get
I
my
was thinking
orders
about
in.
pressing the sell button.
I don't think
I
offer
don't think I
is
want
gonna
to.
be the play for me.
No, I don't think I want to.
They've just failed their attempt back down, so
See, true or false? Does Jim have a cigar from Al Capone's private stash? Sounds
true.
believable. I could totally see it, and he probably does.
True.
Al Capone was a Chicago guy, so totally believable.
You guys ain't going nowhere.
I know, Jim.
Yeah,
The
please
likes are
pump the
real low.
likes, or else we won't go anywhere.
Yeah, folks, there are 675 people watching this stream, and we only have 141 likes. As you know, the new quota is 300 that Jim is now requiring before I'm allowed to see my little girl. So please do all the favor in pressing the thumbs up button and hit subscribe while you're at it if you haven't already.
Please
As
send us
has been
home.
alluded to in the chat, if we hit 150,000 subscribers, the NinjaTrader team is going to do something awesome for everybody. We can also start rumors on what is that going to be.
Please send us home. Chat.
It's dark. No, we're actually, it's funny. I said that. I need to see
I
my
thought it was
daughter a
funny.
little less during the day. She has because my wife had a C-section, so I was the main parent for the majority of the first part of her life. And I'm obviously I work from home, I do this. So I get to spend a lot of time with her, and she has a like separation anxiety from me now. So I'm not allowed to like wander into the room and like just say hi and then leave because she gets really upset. So I'm kind of been banished to my office this week.
Do you know what's actually crazy? I have a dog who refuses to just go to sleep until I tell him good night. And I never believed it until one day my wife was like, "Do you know you got to do it? You got to say it." Because he's just like, he's whining. The dog's like 2 years old. And I was like, "No way, let's try it." And this is like after 40 minutes of him just whining. And then I pet him, I say good night. And then it just stops. I was like, "Oh, no way. This ain't a dog."
That's a human.
Yeah. What kind of dog are you? It's like this freaking little 10-pound Shih Tzu that she got for free from her friend. So that's our dog now. But I'm still not sure it's a dog. His name is Cooper because she loves Big Bang Theory, and Sheldon Cooper is like her favorite character.
Leo wants to know Nvidia up or down. Tell me what to do with my long. I'm going to guess enough to bankrupt both sides of the options chain. So up or down, but not enough. That's my theory. Theta wins, as always.
Please like the stream. I have been waiting for a walk all day.
This is actually a true story. Both of them are currently under my desk by my feet, and we had a couch delivered today too. So they've been locked in my office for majority of
What's
the
Stowe's
day.
gonna be? Is it like gonna be like Stowe's bread? Stowe's sourdough bread? What would it be?
Nick's Golden
XY, we are going for 720. I hope so. I certainly hope so.
Not that I'm telling this individual who's made these wonderful usernames how to do their job, but it would be Nick's Golden Retrievers, plural.
No, he didn't want to claim them all.
I mean, there's just two of them.
The others can have the other ones too.
Dave, I have 2 Goldens, 2 red Goldens.
Butters. I just saw that. That's a good one. Well, okay, they said Zach Czar Trader says, hit the likes. Let's beat Trader Kane's score. What's his score? No
I
one's
mean,
beating me and Nick's score.
yeah,
I'll tell you that much.
XY and I are retired the kings of the thumbs up battle on this stream.
Yeah, no
No one
one's
can ever
coming
say
close.
those were not real. No one can prove it to me. No one can show me the
That's what the
data.
losers say.
That's what the
Losers always
haters
be
just
saying
want.
stuff like that.
They're trying to diminish the accomplishment that we had with 1,200 likes.
Haters gonna hate.
No one
We
can
had like,
say
I don't know,
that
I think we had 60,000 viewers or something.
we had 6,000 viewers.
60,000. No, ask me in a month, it'll be 600,000. I'm just gonna keep perpetuating.
You're just stacking the days over weeks and months now. I mean,
Maybe
you're
if I
just
put on
predicting the future.
sunglasses.
Eventually, we will have 60,000 people watching this stream.
You guys see these frames? These are NQ720 frames right here. I got them. I got them from some dude who had a stand in Little Tokyo in LA for $10.
I'm really upset I didn't get long. That was this little retest back to the overnight high. Whoops.
Watch a lens pop out. Yeah, it was like it's like $10. Also got some of these. These Tom Ford. Maybe these will do it. The lenses on these are considerably better quality. Doesn't hurt to look at the screen with them on. I'm just gonna do a wardrobe haul. $40, 44 after tax lids here.
And we have an edge alert from Jim with the 5-year treasury auction, stronger versus the prior one. And a bunch of, oh, I don't know what that means. So yes, I'm not a bond guy. One of these days I need to actually invest the time to understand the bond auctions.
You should trade bonds in Dow.
Do you just want me to have a bad day? Like, man, you want me just to sit and stare at, have you seen a Dom for like the 10-year? You want me to
Why
trade
would I
that?
pull that up? Absolutely not. There's no reason for me
You
to
want me to
pull.
waste my entire day to try to capture like 4 ticks?
I'm in a banger trade right now. I'm up 2 ticks, guys.
Yeah, yes, they are. I have no idea how the auctions work. When they say like, oh, small tail, I'm like, I don't know what that means, but thank you.
Panda, am I gonna trail this? Probably. I'm not in as much size as I would like to be in because honestly, it's a really late entry. Better was in the 590s. So yeah, instead of having take profits, I'm gonna trail. Um,
And we're just gonna send it right back up. Did anyone catch this long?
dude. All right, we're gonna trail some. We'll trail 2 to start here. Hopefully they just continue ramping this thing up. Maybe all right. I'll trail 3. I'll trail 3. I'm gonna put my 665 back up here. And then go for this some 720 action. Stowe, what are we doing? Stowe. So you get opening new long right now? Dude, these
It's funny
longs,
now. I
Nick, I'm
see
hurting.
charts and I see some
Honestly,
small pullbacks, and I just think, oh, Stowe probably added there.
these 560 longs are still haunting me, man.
Yep.
Even ES. ES was telegraphing it to me.
I mean, we just had that. from the stair step down to a nice violent 50-point puke in
I
N2. Like it just kind of shook me like, okay, I'm just gonna sit on my hands for a
Yeah,
second.
I
See how
thought
this
they
happens.
would put in at least a second attempt where they really try to drive it, and they just didn't even try. They're like, no, no, we're
Like,
not
all right,
willing
we're
to
good.
sell this. Oh, Stowe's not even long. Honestly, think this trail is probably too tight right now, but whatever. I'll leave it there. Bus stop time. Yeah, man, this long here would have been so nice. Yeah, we've got 9 minutes till Algo, so
Oh, it kind of flew by.
I know time flies when we're talking pizza.
It's fair.
Wardrobe stream too. Accessories stream. Looks like you're eyeing a long play. What's the thesis behind the move? Failed attempt at the swing low again, and another failed attempt to even get back to the swing low. Then to me, it's a back to the regularly scheduled program, which is shorts not getting what they want.
Shorts get just a little bit of downside, and then someone just leaves the building and hangs everybody else out to dry.
Yep. Yep. But it's going okay. I just the longer I look at my chart, the more I'm haunted by not entering in the 560s, 570s. Anywhere here would be so good. We'll get one at the overnight high.
They're gonna punch these highs, aren't they?
They're not gonna, Nick, are they gonna do this to me?
Did they?
Don't think I'll
Oh,
blow up
they.
this whole deal over 20 bucks?
Yeah, they will actually.
They don't think I'll do it? I'll blow this whole thing up over 20 bucks.
I'm so stingy sometimes with that too, like stubborn, and then it comes back like $400, and then I flatten.
Yeah. And then now you're okay with taking it.
I'm like, ah, screw it, I'm out. But like by one tick, I'm gonna be stubborn.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm probably just gonna drag this thing and cover it. Yeah, I'm gonna cover that. All right. Let's cancel one. Now we trail two. So I'm gonna trail two up. Really want that 665. They take long enough. I'm gonna cover another one here.
Alfonso says he had a tough day with those 3 turnovers, but you still saw flashes of a championship quarterback. Alfonso, we love you. It's good to have you here every day.
How can I tell the difference between absorption and initiation? I think they both have to exist. They have to both be happening. for absorption to take place. Absorption is not possible without initiation. Guess you could say. The market orders that show us absorption is the initiative activity. Ooh, they tickled my stop, man. Sometimes it works in your favor, sometimes it doesn't. It's just lucky.
Yes, just go make a new all-time high. Make everybody happy.
All-time high, where is that at?
Well, we already
ES
hit
is
it on
trading
SPX today.
close to all-time highs right now.
Yeah, ES is like 8 points away.
A new high would be encouraging.
Dude, they literally came like within one tick of my trailing stop. Let's get this trade running. We got 4 minutes till Algo. I would like to be down to 1 by then.
Nvidia will be 20 minutes after the bell, folks.
All right, if we can get a ripper out of this range, I'm gonna look to cover 1 before trying 665. But if they start to move lower, I think I'm gonna drop down to 2 lots. Or 1 lot, actually.
We got what? 3 minutes till the algo?
Where we at on the likes?
We are 33 short.
33
23 short, excuse me.
They hate us.
They do. Only like a third want us to.
Oh, look at this new look at this new username.
I mean, whoever this person may or may not be, that's just creating new usernames and Gmail accounts to do
I love
this.
it, man.
We love it. Do you have a Shih Tzu?
Yeah, so one of my wife's friends, they had a litter and they were just giving it away for free. So she grabbed one like 2 years ago. And that's just been our dog, yeah. Free dog. She's like, I'll take it. And it's a little Shih Tzu. It's like I think it was supposed to be like 11 pounds. He's like 12 pounds. He gained a little weight.
We're gonna do.
Yeah, it's a Shih Tzu named Cooper.
All right, we are over our like quota, so we did great.
We got it.
313. Still well below our previous record, but can't all have A+ days.
Well, they're just moving the goalpost on us. Look at that.
Oh, well, there you go.
Can't we roll over from that one day we got like 1200?
Yeah, that's like 4 days. And if you go by the way XY counts time, that's basically everyone else's. That's like 3 months for most people.
That's at least the rest of the year. All right. We are moving. All right. I'm covering all but one here.
Kane, I know you're busy.
Attention traders, it's algo time.
Thank you.
All right, this one lot, 720 or nothing.
Just a little push. See if ES is going to make a new high of the day.
Yes, has to. They're already there.
Oh, it did by a tick.
All right, pump up the likes so we can get the 720. Which indicator do y'all on the right? It's a delta profile. Delta by price. Yes, ZS have equal highs right now.
Yep.
That's not even legal, right?
I mean, every time I try to trade off of said poor highs or lows, the market just like laughs at me. It's like, you think we're going to clean that up? It's like, little did you know, you missed the mean reversion trade of the day.
Man, I would be so many points in right now if I got that low. What the hell was I doing, Nick?
We were talking about pizza,
Wait,
like
was
idiot.
it the pizza? Damn.
Like it gave us both like like several chances to get on that train.
They're really just gonna drag their feet here.
You're going to leave that high. Are y'all staying for Nvidia? No, it's like 20 minutes after the bell.
I was messing with my glasses. Oh man, I deserve that. Pizza and glasses. I'm just going through. All right, this is the runner frames.
Since production keeps moving the goalposts on the likes, we need one more to hit their new quota.
Yes, it's putting in so much volume right here. Wow.
Yeah, it was like we have like a negative 1,000 delta right there at 500 and a quarter. Who's going to win? Can ES clean up these poor highs?
If I zoom out far enough and go to the 1 hour, it doesn't look too crazy, right? It looks pretty reasonable.
Just looks like the most annoying couple days of balance. Annoying. Yep. Negative
Serge,
double or
why don't
nothing
I
out.
trail it? I've got ambitions. I've got big dreams of 720, and I had 5 lots on this. I took profit on 4 already, so I've been paid, and for the last one, I want to leave it just in case we do make some kind of move upwards. My scenarios are break even on the last or outsized profits on a lot. I like it that way. Been paid for the trade. Paid for the trade is an understatement. It's pretty good profits, I feel. So we're dreaming. There's so much absorption in these 40s right now,
I know.
but there's so much buying.
Oh, here they come. Yes, it's gonna make a new high.
Oh yeah. The
There come the buyers.
double or nothing algo is gonna take me there. So it looks like huge buying in the 35s down to the 32s. So I might trail it up to 32s. I'll give it to 30. So we're gonna lock in 630s right now because huge buying overhead. I would think they'd be able to sustain this move.
There it goes. Come on, yes, make the new high.
Have they done it? Still not?
No, they made it by a tick, but that's
That's
not
it, right? 48
more.
lots.
Give me like one more. There's no taper. Like, come on.
You know what? I won't do that. I will trail this. Oh. All right, 40 points. Worst case scenarios, we get 40. I'm happy with that.
Stop selling ES. Just let it do it.
Seriously. Look at how much they're trading at
So
the
much
ask.
volume up here.
It's insane. It is actually insane how much they're trying to buy through this thing, and it's just stuck. Out at 40, that's that trade. We are flat. So now it can just run without me for all at once. Double or nothing algo, baby. Yeah. Gave me an extra few points. Wanted to see some gambling. Oh, come on, man. I held to the algo and the double down algo.
Yeah, but you didn't hold it for 720 in the algo that is Nvidia earnings.
It's just another tally to never trust a scalper. Thanks, Alex. I appreciate your golf clap.
Well, let's see. We got 1 minute till the closing bell.
Hey guys.
Hey, Jim.
Jim, did we make it? Where are we?
Oh yeah. Well, you guys did good. You guys did good. I actually closed the window. I don't know what the count is right now.
336.
Yeah. Yeah. We have a reevaluation meeting with the likes committee later today.
I hate those guys. They're never happy with our performance.
We just hit the bar too high a couple weeks ago.
Oh, that 1200 banger?
Yep.
Yeah. That was something, huh?
Yeah, you got to estimate earnings a little lower next time. But we had a big market on closing balance in the S&P, the NASI, the Mag 7, all of them. Very positive. Not surprised. We are closed. All right, all right. Great job, you guys. Appreciate you as usual.
Ooh, good thing I covered that.
Yeah, nice little flush there in the bell.
Absolutely. Well, so and as you pointed out, Nvidia is about 20 minutes from now, so we got to give Mission Control a break. So we're not gonna be live for that, but it is a big event. It is coming up, and as we could tell, it's gonna be shaking some stuff up. By the way, a little factoid I'm gonna throw out to you. Nvidia's market cap is like 4.4 trillion, depending on where the price closed today. Bitcoin market cap is estimated at half of that, 2.2 trillion. So 4.4, one company, Bitcoin 2.2. That's amazing.
It's wild.
It's a big, 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 big company. 4.4 trillion. Thank you,
4.4
Tracy.
trillion, says Tracy. Ooh.
Yeah, that's Nvidia. Bitcoin estimated 2.2, but we know some Bitcoins have been lost forever and will never be recovered.
Oh, I feel so bad for that guy.
It's probably more than just that guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, tomorrow, Thursday, August 28th, we have a fantastic lineup as usual. Co-host early in the morning with me, Blake Morrow, the Pip Czar. He'll be with me. He was here last week. The guy's awesome. We got Melanie Wright also as a special macro guest tomorrow with me and Shai. Looking forward to talking to Melody. Morning lineup, we have Pharm, we have Chris from Trading Boxes is going to be trading the open along with Stowe. Stowe's going to be here in the morning as well tomorrow. Afternoon lineup is Leo and I believe more Stowe in the afternoon tomorrow. So he's going to be doing double duty, but again, a powerhouse lineup. Can't wait for tomorrow. It's going to be pretty awesome. So looking forward to that. Thank you, everybody in the chat. You have been fantastic as well. Appreciate everyone's participation. Positive comments, positive everything. You guys are awesome. So thank you. For those of you who are just watching the stream and not active in the chat, that's cool too. We appreciate you as much as anybody. So thank you for being here. And most importantly, Nick Furtick, XYZ, you guys were great as usual. Thank you for being here this afternoon.
Thanks, everybody.
Most important message, folks, closing out today's session. Please be safe out there. Be good to each other. We will see you tomorrow.